Enhancement 7 builds the functionality for clients to update their information or to change their password. When a client logs into the website, they are directed to an admin view. In this enhancement, you will make several changes to this view. 1. You are to remove the display of the client's user level. 2. Add a header and explanatory text that explains the link to manage inventory items. This should only be visible to administrative users. 3. Add a link, visible to all clients, to this view that will direct the user to an update view where they can update their own account information or change their password. Since we are using MVC architecture, all links and form submissions are directed to the controller, and the logic in the controller determines what happens next. Once the Update Account link is clicked, the controller should deliver a view with two forms, one to update the client's information, and the second to update the password. The new Client Update view must be valid HTML and CSS after all work is completed to build it. All inputs in both forms must be checked with both client and server-side data validation. When the view is delivered, the existing client data must appear in the form for editing. This is not true for the password. That input must be blank. When a client submits a change to the first or last names or email address, the controller must validate the new data, including a check of the email address being submitted against the existing email address already in the session's client data array. If they are not the same, then the new email address must be checked to ensure that it does not already exist in the client's table of the database, just as was done during registration. If the update succeeds, a message is stored to the session, and the controller should query the updated client data from the database, store it into the session's client data array, and deliver the admin view where the new data and success message are displayed. If the update fails, the failure message and old data are displayed in the admin view. If a password change is submitted, the password requirements should be checked in both client-side and server-side locations. If the password fails the requirements for a password, then the client is informed and required to submit a password that does meet those requirements. If a proper password is submitted, then it is hashed and an update is run on the password alone based on the client's ID. The result of the password update is determined and the success or failure message is stored to the session and the admin view is delivered where the message is displayed. We are not building delete functionality in this enhancement, only update. Remember from the activities that there are strong similarities between inserts, updates, and deletes. Much of the code to collect data and validate the data already exists in the registration process. Make use of it to expedite the completion of this enhancement.